hit music.
Come on.
Space Radio.
Celebrity Spotlight.
Hi, you're watching Space. I'm Daniel. And with me today we have Victoria Cheng, a renowned food blogger in Singapore, and she writes many articles, and of course she runs the website Gastronomy, am I right? Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, Victoria Cheng for you. So Victoria, how are you today?
Good. Busy, but good. I mean, I kind of like it when it's rainy in Singapore.
Yeah,
At
it's
least
a bit on-off season
yeah.
now. From my knowledge, you pursue journalism, am I right?
Yes.
So why did you choose to write on food instead of other stuff? You could do lots of other stuff, but you choose to write on food. Yeah.
When I first came to Singapore,
Yeah.
I joined a food magazine, Appetite,
Yeah.
and well, it's a food magazine. I did the lifestyle section, but so before I even came here, let me start with that. I was in Hong Kong for a few years, and I was working with a restaurant group, an F&B group there for a few years. So I came here, it just seemed like the natural, I mean, that was like my expertise. So that's what I ended up writing about, and I mean, I love it. It's something I'm passionate about. I always thought I would go back into F&B, but yeah, so I ended up, I thought you were talking to me. Yeah, so I just ended up sticking with it.
Alright. Okay. So do you travel a lot? Because I've heard you studied in New York, and then now you're based in Singapore, and you also went to Thailand and Hong Kong as well, am I right?
Yeah. I studied in New York. I was born and raised there, studied there. Actually studied in Hong Kong for a little bit too before college. And I do travel a lot because my family's kind of all over the place, so I kind of use that as an excuse. My work also brings me overseas a lot as well. So I mean, I enjoy it. I like Singapore, but I probably like the part that I can, you know, leave and come back a lot too.
Okay, since you mentioned that, it kind of leads to my next question, which I think you've been in Singapore for 4 years, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you like most about the country here?
The people. I like a lot of things about the country. You know, a lot of people ask me, like, why would you move here after somewhere like New York or Hong Kong? But honestly, at this point in my life, Singapore just makes a lot of sense to me, especially compared to Hong Kong. This is going to sound so typical, but it's true. I like the greenery. I like the clean air. I like how it's just, like, a lot more active. It's a really dynamic city. I think a lot of interesting things are going on right now in Singapore, especially in the past 4 years. I think I came during, like, a really cool time in Singapore. What do I like most? I mean, obviously, I like the food. I really like the food and the people, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So since you're a food blogger, food journalist, everything about food, it's you. So am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so what are your favorite foods? Be it in Singaporean food or just regular food?
Can't ask that. I love all. Oh my god. I
like your
like.
top few or something.
Let's see. Okay. In Singapore or in general?
In general, maybe in Singapore as well. You can go on. It's a long list.
Well, I go through phases in terms of any food. I mean, I went through like a bone marrow phase, which is not very healthy. I will never get tired of, you know, some like Hong Kong classics like wonton mee, and like I love my porridge. My family is Teochew, so I just love my Teochew porridge. And then here, I mean, when I first got to Singapore, like every newcomer, I liked chili crab and all that. But then I started liking like clay pot crab, and then I like all the noodles, and now I'm going through like a nasi goreng phase.
Wow.
Like I love nasi goreng. So, yeah, I would say right now for Singapore, we'll say I'm going with nasi goreng.
So where do you get your nasi goreng? Hawker centers? Which hawker center do you frequent, or do you go to like restaurants and stuff?
I'm not ready to name like a nasi goreng place yet. But there's a place near me that I do go there because it's convenient in Bukit Merah.
Okay.
And it happens to be near a lot of other local foods that I like too. So I think Bukit Merah Hawker Center or Food Center.
Is it the brickworks near? How do I describe it? It's huge. The place is huge, am I right?
Yeah, it's huge, and it got renovated recently along Henderson Road. And then there's Cheng Market, which is also near because they're near each other. So I go there a lot for stuff too. Oh, Chi Kue. I can never pronounce anything. So 4 years here, I still can't pronounce anything correctly, but I really like the Chi Kue in Cheng Market.
Okay.
So. Bro, you okay or not?
Okay.
Today's hit music.
Come on.
Space Radio.
Celebrity Spotlight.
Bye.